SS Gentleman, Dean Alejandro here, and today I want to go ahead and discuss something that a lot of y'all have asked me about, mostly because I posted on my Instagram and YouTube reel about it, and surprise, guys can get their period, obviously, you know that at this point in time. I had a lot of questions, so I'm just going to go ahead and answer a few of them. If you are interested in all the questions and the semi-debates, I guess, on my Instagram, please go ahead and check the post out. But I want to go ahead and briefly get into it. The past 4 years, as you know, I have been on my medical transitioning from female to male, aka taking testosterone, and I have had a very, very difficult time with my hormone levels staying stable. This is because, of course, everyone's body's different and everyone's transition and goals are different. But me specifically, I have PCOS, which means I have cysts in my ovaries, and they flare up, they rupture, it's a bunch of fun shit. From the beginning, I was basically highly advised to get my hysterectomy as soon as possible. But we all know how easy it is to put off surgery, and really me, I have a lot of problems mentally and physically with going through any type of surgery or any kind of medical situation, which I will go ahead and talk about in another video because I am scheduling my hysterectomy because it is way overdue, and now I have had my period regularly for 2 months. And I mean regularly, like 4 to 5 times a day, like it is exactly similar to when I had my period prior to being Dean. So this is a very fun and interesting experience. Now, not going to say that I haven't had a period in the past, but I haven't. However, I have spotted 1 or 2 times, maybe 3 within the past 4 years. And I think a lot of that was because my doses changed from every 10 days to a week to 14 days. Like I had back and forth stuff. However, I had consistently stayed on my shot or my testosterone being administered through shots on my booty. So I tried to stay with that method because I wanted some sort of consistency, but because of the gap, it basically triggered me spotting. And also, it just was really difficult for me at the start of my hormones and the start of my shot to the end of the spectrum and then just kind of going up and down. Me, personally, I'm bipolar, so it was just a little bit more difficult, I feel like. But I had a lot of people ask me specifically, are you still on testosterone? Yes. Yes, I am. Feel free to look at the previous video as to why I explained why I am stopping my testosterone shots. I don't want to get too much into it because it's pretty redundant, but I have a lot of information there, more on my history as to why. 2, am I slowing down or stopping my transition? Kind of just piggybacked off the first question. No, I am not stopping my transition. I am not slowing my transition down. I am just doing it because of my health. It is mandatory. My other option, I believe, would be stopping my medical transition, and I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to adapt as much as I can and as much as trans healthcare can or try to understand. Luckily, as some of you know, my doctor is also transgender, so they are able to at least understand the insight of fluctuating hormones and how important and time sensitive it is. So I'm very grateful to be a part of that. Now, I had a hell of a time fucking trying to find pads or what would I call them? Not feminine products, because that's not it. Period products, drowning in the crimson waves products, Grim Reaper in my uterus. I don't know what I'm supposed to really call it. I also don't want to get into society's interpretation on trans men or people in general having their periods, because that is a whole other talk. Because it's already a struggle to go to the bathroom. So let's just add pads and a bunch of other shit into it. Now, going to the store to find pads because my atrophy is so bad that there is no way there is no fucking way. No. Hard, no. So going through the store to try to find period products, I guess I'll go with that, was very interesting. Now, I'll just say in 4 years, so much shit has changed. it was very difficult. I had to call my wife and basically say, what does this mean? What is this size? I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And yeah, but it was kind of interesting because everyone there walking by just kind of assumed that I was trying to get them for her. But hey, whatever. I'm stealth in my small town, so it puts a little bit more pressure on me with all that shit. But with that, I did find it interesting that I had someone kind of beef up in my face, and I basically was going to tell them straight up, I'm on my fucking period, and kind of embarrass them with that. Because at that point in time, I don't give a fuck. So, yes, I am on my period. Nothing has changed except my testosterone levels. And that's pretty much it to sum it up. I had explained that to a lot of people in the comments, but a lot of people didn't really understand. So I wanted to put a vlog together. If you do have any questions specifically about my period, which kind of sounds weird saying it like that, the process, how I prepared, how I went through it mentally, socially, and everything else, please let me know. Like I said, I will do a follow-up video as far as going through explaining me getting my hysterectomy in the process, because me personally, it was easy to put it off because of time and money and everything else. But now that I have to get it done sooner and I'm finally going to do it, I was hit with grief. I was hit with a lot of emotions that I didn't really understand. So I'm going to follow up with that on another video because I assume I'm not the only one feeling that way. Now, that's all for today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit that bell for all alerts. And I will see you next week.